Why is coffee so expensive? Stick around, guys. I'm going to let you know. If you love coffee as much as I do, coffee is life, then you need to know the reasons behind it. Like everything in the grocery store, prices have gone up. Ground coffee prices have gone up in the United States to a record $8.87 a pound, August of 2025. That's up 21% year over year, the largest increase since the 1990s. There's a few reasons why this is going on. Number one, the weather. We have adverse weather conditions, Brazil and Vietnam, so that reduced the crop yield. Those are two of the major nations that produce the bulk of our coffee. And then consumers are trading down. They're stockpiling or they're taking caffeine pills. Now, if you're taking caffeine pills, I think that's more of you're a caffeine addict. You got to have your fix than just truly loving coffee like I do. Grocery prices. Overall, grocery prices have risen 30% in the past 5 years. I know, guys, it's no surprise to you because every week you're going to the grocery store, you're seeing the insane prices for everything. And inflation, gotta love it. It's been going on for years now. Some consumers are rationing coffee. They're buying in bulk or using caffeine pills, which is not truly a caffeine lover. They just need to get that caffeine delivery. Gotta get the fix. Now, to reduce the impact, the price-led adjustments is what's going on here. At-home coffee consumers, the elasticity is low, which means higher prices don't really affect our coffee drinking habits. If you love coffee, you're going to take it, you're going to enjoy it every single day, maybe 2, 3 times a day. It doesn't really matter the price. It's no different than if you're hooked on cigarettes or something. Everyone has a vice. To me, coffee's a damn good thing to be hooked on because it's much more healthier than drugs and alcohol or fast food. So you have long-term trends lean towards more expensive single-serve pods. A lot of people, it's a convenience factor. They have those little single-serve pods, pop it in there, get your cup, and you're out the door. Now, to reduce the impact, the price-led adjustments is what's going on here. At-home coffee consumers, the elasticity is low, which means higher prices don't really affect our coffee drinking habits. If you love coffee, you're going to take it, you're going to enjoy it every single day, maybe 2, 3 times a day. It doesn't really matter the price. It's no different than if you're hooked on cigarettes or something. Everyone has a vice. To me, coffee's a damn good thing to be hooked on because it's much more healthier than drugs and alcohol or fast food. So you have long-term trends lean towards more expensive single-serve pods. A lot of people, it's a convenience factor. They have those little single-serve pods, pop it in there, get your cup, and you're out the door. At the grocery store, shrinkflation. Shrinkflation is the practice of reducing the size or quantity of a product while keeping the same price. This tactic allows the companies to manage rising production costs without directly increasing prices. I'm not a fan of it. It often leads to consumers' frustration when they realize they're getting less for the same amount of money. My personal experience with shrinkflation, I remember a few years ago hitting the grocery store, buying my coffee. I get all kinds of coffee. One that I get as my staple is Folgers. I order higher quality coffee, but Folgers is the basics for me. I remember taking that home, put it in my pantry next to other Folgers containers, and I said, wait a minute, they look a little different. So I pull up the new compared to one of my older containers, and I noticed it was off by a few ounces. So I paid, it's worse than shrinkflation actually. Not only did I pay for less, I paid more because the container shrank and the prices went up all in a short period of time. I remember hitting the grocery store and I first saw decaf coffee Folgers. The price went up several dollars, so that's a huge increase percentage-wise. So you're paying more, and then to top it off, the container shrank. That's where they get you. So how about you guys? Have you seen shrinkflation out there when you're hitting the grocery stores on coffee? I'm doing Folgers. Maybe you guys got another brand that you notice that's happening. If so, let me know in the comments. This leads us to coffee and how it relates to the stock market. I know most people don't think about coffee and the stock market. They don't go hand in hand, but really, it's traded. It's traded on the exchange, so it's no different than gold or big tech giants stock. Now, coffee futures price has risen in October of this year. Nearly 54% increase compared to this time last year. 54% increase on the stock market. Obviously, us as the end consumer, we're going to take the brunt of that with the prices. And that's driven by supply concerns due to the weather that I mentioned earlier. Brazil got hit, just like Vietnam. This brings us to the roaster's dilemma. These are the guys that are making the coffee that we buy all the time. The coffee roasters are reformulating their blends. They're substituting lower cost Robusta for Arabica. Now we all know that lower quality coffee, that's made for instant coffee. So if you're a coffee lover and you have your favorite brand or two, you know you're going to taste the difference if they cheap you out and go low quality on you. The reformulate to implement value, that's a brand suicide. If your favorite brand is lowering the quality of the product and you are a loyal customer, you're going to taste the difference and you're going to know if they try to pawn that cheaper crap off to you as if it's their same well-known tasty coffee, they're shooting themselves in the foot. It erodes brand trust, betrays our loyalty. And coffee is a culture on the world around, social, cultural practices around the world. Coffee is a thing to a lot of people. We have a community. It includes various different rituals, traditions. There's unique ways that people around the world, they enjoy their coffee, how they prepare their coffee, what activity they may be doing while they're enjoying coffee. So loyalty. All of you guys out there drink coffee every day, we're loyal to a brand or two. If a coffee company chooses to degrade their blends as a temporary cost-cutting method, they risk alienating their loyal customer base. Now, brands that maintain their quality at low margins, they're going to benefit the lion's share during a volatile market because they're going to bite the bullet. They're going to eat the cost of everything going up, and they're going to say, all right, we're still going to produce the coffee the same way we've always done it, what our customers have come to enjoy and love, and they're loyal to our products, so we're going to maintain the product quality. Although prices are going up, we're going to maintain that quality because we want to maintain our loyal customer base. Like I said earlier, if you lower your quality of your brand, you're shooting yourself in the foot because you're degrading your own brand, and customers may walk away. And once you lose customer faith, when they don't believe in your product anymore, it's almost impossible to bring them back. That's like anything in life. You screw somebody over once, that may be it.
Well, if you've noticed the price of your coffee going up, the boss of Lavazza has revealed who you can blame. Giuseppe Lavazza, chairman of the Italian brand, says hedge funds and other financial speculators are behind around 80% of the surge in prices, trading on turns in the futures market. He says as a result, prices are now totally unsustainable for both the industry and the consumer. The global benchmark for coffee prices has seen a sharp increase, reaching a record high in January, and we are still well above the historical average. The only good news for coffee lovers, Giuseppe says he hopes the price for consumers has now reached its peak.
If you guys enjoyed this video and my other content, share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. Has your favorite coffee or two gone up in price? Have you seen shrinkflation? Maybe the product you've been buying every week for years, you notice smaller package, same price, or smaller package and even then some, meaning they're going to charge you more. They're charging more for less. I've seen that with Folgers. Maybe you guys have seen it some other brand. Let me know. Leave a comment. I appreciate your time. I'll see you guys again soon.